him out. It's that simple. It's just vote him out. We don't have enough time to sit around and hope that people change their minds.
Yeah, Bumpy, you point out something so important. We have the power, and that is in our vote, and that is with our voice, and that's how we use our voice. I think of where we are right now. People say this is a particular moment, but it is a movement, not just a moment, it is a movement. Why, in your opinion, was it George Floyd's death? Why was that the chosen brutality for people to say, oh my God, black people are still oppressed in this country, and it is not fair?
I think it's twofold, Carrie. And so many different encounters with between people of color and the police, there simply is no proof of what happened in the interaction.
Mm.
And so what happens is in a court of law, it tends to lean towards the policeman's point of view, right? In this case, we saw very clearly what happened. I think the other thing is due to the fact that everyone was at home, basically during this time period in relation to the coronavirus. You couldn't avoid it, right? It was on every television station, it was on every social media platform. Everywhere you turn, you were constantly hit upside the head with this message. You see in the interaction that this man did nothing to deserve what happened.
That's right. I think so well said, because if you think about it, in the grand scheme of things, it wasn't worth it, and he didn't have to lose his life. I think that you touched on something that a lot of people talk about, and that is now defunding the police. That has been such a huge conversation, but there's so many misconceptions around defunding and dismantling. If you will, educate the audience.
All right, so most people, when they hear the term defund the police, they tend to think of, oh, they're going to take away our police department. Nothing could be further from the point. Defunding the police means that in certain communities, even Houston, take for example, we had over $1 billion allocated to our police force. Now, what is that money being used for? Some of that money tends to be allocated towards riot shields, right? Pepper spray, right? That kind of thing. That's only used against the people that fund this budget, right? So why would the people want to supply the police with the means to oppress them? If the police are concerned about the situations in certain communities with a higher crime rate, well, higher crime rates tend to happen in communities where there's not employment opportunities, right? There's not a lot of social services, and people are going to do what they need to do to take care of themselves and their families. When the community has more opportunities for employment, more opportunities for upward
Okay, I'm live from
mobility,
live.
then they tend to be
And
a less of a
you can
strain
watch
on the
the.
government. They tend to have a
Oh, I'm
lower
on this
crime
record
rate,
by myself
and because
now.
of that, we'll have less need for the police in those
Yeah, so you
communities.
can watch the film.
You are passionate about
Oh, well,
so
that's not
many
film, but
different
you can watch it.
things in terms of making sure that we are holding our leaders accountable. Talk to me about some of the other projects that you're working on.
Well, right now, obviously, being a part of More Than a Vote is essential. We're dealing with primaries in this country right now, and we just want to educate people. We want to inform people because people are tired, they're angry, they're concerned, and they want information and they want action. And so we want to make sure that we give them the right information and lead them in the right direction. And we thank
Hi,
the
Alan.
people that do not look like us for standing with us right now because it's very
Amen.
important that people who aren't black be involved
Hi.
because if black people could have gotten rid of racism, we would have done it hundreds of years ago. And so I'm trying to use my voice and my platform just to let people know
I'm
that if
live
they
as
feel
well.
like I do, there's a number of places
Yeah,
they
me
can go
too. Me
to
too.
enact change in
Oh
their
yeah,
community.
yeah.
People
It
need to know
shows. I'm gonna
about
watch
how
your
the
live
city
stream.
council runs. They need to
Yeah,
know
I
that they
see.
have the
I'm on
ability
your
to
live
speak
right
when
now.
city council meets to let them know that that's not
I'm
the way that they feel their city needs to
on.
be
I'm
run.
on your
Those are
live.
not the places that they feel the money of their
Look.
community needs to be allocated.
And Bubby, even a step further, they can run for
Look at this
office in their
history.
local community. They can run for positions. Like people act
Wait,
like
but I'm
they've
gonna go
never
on
heard
my
somebody
live
else. If you're
because I
upset,
need to.
it's not hard to get on the school board. It's not hard to be a part of the city council.
I'll
It
leave a
really
like
isn't. And
on
depending on
it.
how small your town is, you could be a mayor. It's the power is with the people, and we need to just know that that's happening.
Absolutely. And it's always been with the people. You
Right.
know, if you look at Trayvon Martin's mother, Sabrina Fulton, right? She felt that there was a
Okay. Right.
system of
Right.
racism and a system of oppression that led to her son's death. And so what
Okay.
did she do? She ran for city
Hi,
council and
Alan.
she was elected city council. Our own former president, 44, Barack Obama, right? Started in the community as an activist, ran for an elected
Okay.
position, became senator, ran for
Whoops.
another elected position and became president of the United
Mm-hmm.
States. So don't think that
Mm-hmm.
you can't make a difference. You know what I'm saying? You don't need a lot of money. You don't need a lot of power. Your voice is enough to make a difference.
Right.
Amen. I feel like I need to go out and run for something. You gave me a rousing speech there, sir. I'd be
Mhm.
remiss if I didn't ask you this. When I talk to my brothers, I have to ask you, as a black man, how are you doing? Are you okay?
I'm good. I'm good. I have a very strong relationship with God, so prayer definitely works for me. I have children and grandchildren who are watching me, who are encouraged by what I do, and they're proud of me right now, and that's really what matters. The change starts at home, so as long as you have a support system that believes in what you're doing and supports you in what you're doing, you have everything you need to go out there and fight the good fight. And for those that don't, there's a community of people here to help you. So you can go to places like morethanavote.org. There are many different places that will encourage you, inform you, and they will put you with groups of people that feel like you, that are ready to take action. So no one has to go about this alone if they want to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. We're stronger together. People have been saying it, but that has much more meaning now that we're in our movement, not just this moment. Bun B, it has been an education, always a pleasure. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Keep fighting the good fight.
Keep up the good fight.
I love the music. That's sick. The
Yeah.
music's sick. I always love this.
So our next guest, I have to admit, I'm a fan, but there are so many different people that we could talk to, and I thought it was so imperative that we speak with her. You know her as Molly on the huge, successful show Insecure, HBO's Insecure. She also has a comedy special highlighting her Nigerian roots, and she's an amazing podcaster. Let's welcome in Yvonne LG, everyone. You have such a beautiful way of making things funny, giving us our medicine with some candy, right? The humor and
Yeah.
the healing. You bring all of that to your space. And right now, as you look across this country and how everyone is so broken and so upset, if it's not social injustice, it's the pandemic, it's depression, it's unemployment, the list goes on and on. How are you doing, quite frankly?
I'm rediscovering self in a way that is hard but necessary, that will lead to ultimate joy. I know it sounds like a lot, but no, I think I personally think that God put all of us on a global timeout. Like we just,
I can't
America
find
hasn't
it,
done as
Lloyd.
good as other people when it comes to timeouts, because everyone else is out playing at recess, and we're still in the principal's office hoping and wishing we can come out. But I think that if we settle into the timeout and really learn the lesson that we're supposed to learn from this season, I think we'll emerge better. We'll learn how to play well with others in more ways than one. And so personally for me, I'm taking this time to learn me in a new way. I feel like I'm being ushered into a new season, and I'm getting still, because sometimes the busy uh, confounds the work that we're supposed to actually be doing. We're busy doing other stuff, but we got work that we need to do on the inside. And I'm leaning into it. I'm like, dang, I thought I was gonna be able to rest like everybody else. And God's like, nah, we got work to do.
You know what? And I think that's what everybody is saying about 2020. It's demanding that we be better. And you said it's a global timeout. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, it's like everyone sit down, be humble, to quote the great prophet Kendrick Lamar. Uh, but like, no, seriously, sit down and let's reevaluate some things. Let us
How did
unearth
you even
and
get
shake
up
up
there?
the things that we have been
How
trying
did
to
I get up here?
hide
I went in
within
like
ourselves, within
this
our
thing.
nation.
Wait,
I think America is going through an unraveling
this
right now, a
thing.
much needed, a much necessary one.
And
And I
then I
think
just glided
all
all the
eyes
way
are
up
on us.
here. You can
There
come if
is
you want.
no, oh, I was on the subway for an hour, so I
You can
endorsed
come
that
and
thing that
sit by
happened.
us. Me
No,
and this fish
everybody
stick.
was home. Everybody, was watching when George Floyd died, and
Wait,
everybody,
how'd you
no
do
one could
that?
could hide it.
Oh
Everyone
yeah,
was
you could just
watching
do
when
that.
Amy Cooper called the
Oh,
cops. Like,
I'm
this
stupid
is
now.
a time where it's like, oh, we can't pretend it away.
Okay,
We
alright.
can't excuse it away. No, 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 no.
Alright,
It's a global timeout. Sit down, watch, and let's learn.
alright.
And globally, it's like, hey, we were going business as usual, but it ain't usual no more.
Sit
Like
there,
that
wait.
that's old. Anytime change occurs, it's very
And then
uncomfortable.
like kneel
And so
down,
right
yeah.
now we're sitting with we're getting we're getting comfortable with the uncomfortable.
The minorities, we've been comfortable with being uncomfortable because that to me explains just the existence for whatever we want to do, how we break into our careers, how we live our lives, how we find ourselves one of the few or one of the first. And that's a lonely road. When you look at and when you talk about this global timeout, everybody had to pay attention to Amy Cooper. Everyone had to pay attention to George Floyd. How is that helping us as a people, as a country during our global timeout?
I think, well, one, we're not minorities, Carrie. You already know it. It's like these labels that they put on us. It's like the same way of saying like black on black violence. Also, there's no white on white violence. It's branding,
Yeah, great.
right? It's all branding.
You're right. You're
And it's
right.
like white people kill white people every single day. So no, there is no black on black violence. And if you say black on black violence, well then let's brand white on white violence. Like I watch Investigation Discovery. Ain't too many of us been featured. So I just believe like, but to answer your question, what does that do? I think what everyone expected is what has happened in the past when the world was still open, right? In that, okay, you had everyone from Trayvon Martin to Cecilia to Sandra Bland. You had all of these lives lost, and black people made some noise. We rioted, we got out in the streets, we started the Black Lives Matter movement, all of those things. And then white people kind of just like, oh, let's give them something.
No, not yet.
And then it's just like, is it over? It's like Oscars so black. And it's like, okay, good. We gave some Oscars. Are we good now? Like, are we even? And it's now it's just like, oh no, 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 no. This is not about like a band-aid. It's like, yo, we might have to amputate the leg a little bit. But it's all right because we're gonna by amputating the leg, we're gonna save the body. And so I think that's what's
Oh,
happening
I
now.
missed
Like
the next one.
America is realizing like, oh, black people aren't just making a little bit of noise. Like the protests are still out, the conversations are still being had, the change is still being demanded. And I think they're seeing, oh, this is not going away. And no, it's not, because we need systematic change.
What a beautiful way to explore what is happening and describe our country. We might have to amputate the leg, but that's to save the body. That's what's happening right now. That's beautiful, Yvonne. And to that end, I have to ask you this because the way that we do that, we
Oh,
use our voice. And our voice right now in this world, in this country, is our vote. And everyone talks about voting and how important it is, but I feel like more than ever we understand that it's not just about voting every 4 years for the man in office. It's about your local elections. It's about the mayor. It is about the
how
district
I
attorney,
missed
the
it.
people who have the power to bring charges against police if police brutality is an issue in your community. If you care about your school district, you can run for the school board. I ask this of you, right? Your parents are from Nigeria. You are Nigerian. You talk about that very lovingly. What does voting mean for you?
I think voting is power. I remember, I became a naturalized citizen back in the 90s, when because I was still a minor. My mom naturalized, and so we were able to do it under her. And just even that power of like, we are American citizens and all the access that we have by being citizens, one of those accesses and those access to power being voting. It's a big deal. It's a big deal because not only are we do we have the opportunity to be in this country, but now we can be of the country. We can be of the systems. We can be of the rules. We can be of what it actually affords. But I think going back to your earlier comment about just the setup of systems, I think we are done a disservice. Either it's schools or whatever it is, and I'm not putting teachers on blast. I think teachers do a phenomenal job, but for some reason, we do not, and give them all the raises. I know too many parents who are like, I might, this child of mine, I do love them, but hey, who, where can I drop them off? And I do think that there is a disservice done because, again, when we talk about voting, to your point, we talk about every 4 years. It's important to vote for the presidency. We don't realize, like, oh, snap, we actually can vote about, like, how much our libraries get. It's like small things like that, but they make a big difference.
When you think of voter suppression in this country, what does it look like for you?
It's the systems. When we talk about voter suppression, we also talk about systematic racism, right? It's all the systems that set up, and we've normalized. Okay, maybe your job will give you a half day, or maybe you'll be able to get this luxury. It shouldn't be a luxury. It should be built into the system. It should be built into the fabric of how we vote. But maybe you'll be able to get this luxury in order to enable you to go
Right,
vote.
so
Think about everything disenfranchised, marginalized black person has to endure in a day. So in a day, you need to get to work. If something happens to your car, if something happens to your child care, if something happens to, there's so many factors along the way that can send you into a tailspin as an American. And then you add on as a person of color. If you're just trying to get to vote and you already have to go through all of these hurdles and hoops in your everyday life, imagine the one day when your voice really is supposed to matter the most in this country. But then you also see all the times that you've tried to have your voice matter and then it's been shut down, repressed, told it doesn't matter, and then you're kind of like, what's the point?
How do we keep hope though? If I'm watching this right now, I want to I how do we as a people stay hopeful? How do
Well,
we believe in the promise that these quote unquote forefathers have given us?
because have you met black people?
Yeah,
By
what
by
kid am I?
by default, like hope is infused in our DNA. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like by like if we haven't been broken now through, be it through slavery, through
Give
capitalism,
it to me.
through
Give it to me.
colonization, through segregation, through, I mean, the history of black people in this country is, at one point we were 3/5 the people.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
At one
That was a written law. And look at us now. We are whole. We are black girl magic. We are black boy joy. We are, you know what I'm saying? What I think about in terms of giving us hope, right? We're making a lot of people nervous right now, Carrie. We're
of
making
course.
a lot of people
Ben.
nervous right now because they're like, dang, we put all these obstacles in their way, and these jokers are resilient. But that should give us hope. That should give us hope that, like, we can't stop, won't stop. I mean, I went to the school of Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Hashtag, bye bye, bye bye. Harlem shaking it right now. Can't stop, won't stop. And I think that's our motto. We can't stop voting and we won't stop voting. We can't stop marching and we won't stop marching. We can't stop thriving and we won't stop thriving.
To that end, because you led me directly there, I've been asking everyone who has appeared on this platform, what does activism look like? And I feel like back in the day, we had an idea. Yes, it is marching. Yes, it is protesting. Yes, it is speaking out against things that we feel are not right or unjust. But talk to me about what activism looks like for Yvonne Orji.
Listen, activism, I think the beauty of activism is that it has many faces, right? You're going to have the people on the front lines. Like, you know what? Martin Luther King marched, but there were a lot of women who were in the homes like, hey, BT Dubs, when they come back, this is how we support all the people who are marching on the front lines. And we're going to be here doing what we know to do best here. And you know what? Somebody needs to bail them out of jail, so now we need to be in the community, getting money or whatever it is. So it's like everybody has a position to play. And so play your position like a shortstop, bruh. So whoever you are and whatever you do, play your position. So activism could look like, you know what? I'm not the one that's built to be on the front line, but you know what? My pockets go deep, so I'm gonna support the people on the front line. I'm a comedian. Black joy is a form of activism.
There's always a call for entertainers or celebrities that have the platform to do something. Why aren't you speaking out? I'm not a believer in thinking that it's mandatory. Like you said, everyone can be an activist and be activated in different ways. But talk to me about the connection. Talk to me about the marginalization in your world and how you feel like it even inspires you to say more and use your platform to do more.
Beneath the surface of what we do, like Niecy Nash says, it's the who, right? The who is the person who's going to be like, hey, let me call this out. Either blind racism in terms overt racism in terms of ways that we can be better, in terms of ways that we can actually be more uplifting to the community that you may not even realize that you're serving.
Before I let you go, talk to me about the urgency, in your opinion, for people to vote, our people to get out and vote this coming election.
Yeah, I mean, guys, 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 if you think you're tired now, I'm telling you right now, we cannot take this sitting down. We can't take this jokingly. I understand that it may be hard to figure out who to vote for, but at the end of the day, we got to vote for our families. We got to vote for our legacies. We got to vote for continued progress. We have to vote for upward mobility. We have to vote for equality in a way that is long lasting. And if we succeeded before, we can do it again. You talk about the whole. This is the time. This is not the time to give up. This is not the time to pretend a way that we haven't made progress. We have. There's still much more to be done. And you know what? We might have to get to a point where we pass the baton to our children and our children's children, but we still have work to do now for that generation.
Von Orgy, you are everything. You are Molly, but you are not Molly, but I love you so much as Molly on HBO's Insecure. You are an amazing podcaster, Jesus and Jola. Shout out to Lovey. And then we also have movies. Like you, the world, you're a model, a cover model. Also, wait, don't let me forget your hugely successful stand up comedy special on HBO. Girl, I mean, you're doing it all. And I am so grateful. You're truly the dream, not just the American dream. You're the black girl, brown girl, do it all dream, the immigrant dream, everything. You're a beautiful, beautiful soul. I really, really mean that from the bottom of my heart. Yvonne Orgy, ladies and gentlemen, nothing but the best and excellence personified. Thank you so much, my friend.
I love you so much, Mama. Mwah.
Yeah, la.
So Atlanta has been one of the hotbeds in terms of political unrest and social injustice. We've seen so much happen in that city, and we've also seen so much come from that city, including one of our very own founding fathers of the civil rights movement, and that's Martin Luther King Jr. But right now, we want to welcome in someone who has used his platform to talk about voting, to talk about racial injustice, and how he's trying to help Atlanta's very own Russ.
I'm still
joins us
watching it
now
on my
to
phone.
greet the people. Russ,
Now I can
I'm not going to fan out and tell
still
you
watch
what
it
some of my
still
favorite
on
songs were that I listened to repeat
the
on your list.
actual
We're going to get to
game,
the
but
topic
I
at
have to watch it on
hand.
my phone.
So we got to
With
talk about
Spotify.
recently you did an interview where you shared your outlook on culture and music, and you also were very candid about the fact that you have
Hello,
a
Javi.
privilege, and that it's necessary for you to give back. Tell everybody about what that means.
As like it's very obvious
I
right
was
now,
what
and I'm in
I was watching
black
it on
culture
my
and I'm
what's it
benefiting
called?
financially off of it. So I feel like if you're a
Phone.
white
Because I
person
had to go somewhere
financially
so I could
benefiting
watch
off
it.
of black culture, you have to put finances back into black culture. It's just that simple. The screenshots with your feelings, it just comes off like fake empathy because it comes off very dismissive and very oh, that sucks for y'all. But anyway, back to what I was doing.
Have you felt that way always, or is it now because of the time of where we are in this country?
I've always had the feeling. I think now it's just obviously elevated. It's a new level, and there's new, it's to the point now where you can't. First of all, you can't not say anything. Second of all, though, I just think saying something isn't enough anymore. I think, if you have the ability to put money back into a culture that you're financially benefiting from, you have the ability to. You should.
It's interesting that you talk about it in that way because some people do believe that silence is the best way to go because it's hard to talk race, especially if you're white and you're in the black culture. People just feel as if they can't talk about it. They feel awkward. They feel as if they don't have the privilege or the voice or the words. How do you find yourself right now in terms of interacting with people when they want to talk to you about social injustice, police brutality, what's going on in this country right now?
Well, first of all, picking and choosing whether you want to be silent or not about race, that's a
Okay,
privilege
got
in
a
and of
piece of
itself. But
tape.
no, I mean, I try to just do my best to
So let's cut off.
listen to the
Come
black
on,
people
cut
around
off.
me and the educated black people I have in my life.
There.
So I do
So I
my
could
best
stick.
to not act like I have all the
So I
answers
could take my
for
L2
everything,
button down.
especially
So
in
then
in
it
a
would
culture
zoom in
that
all
I'm
the
not
time.
from. But that's why when we decided to
Right.
raise the
Oh,
money
whoops.
um, for
Right.
Black Lives Matter organizations, when we raised 500,000, we
Okay.
got on
No,
the
I
phone
stepped
with
off.
some of the women who started Black Lives Matter. I got on the phone with Tamika Mallory. I was on the phone with Clarence
Right.
Civil and talking with my friends to make sure the money went to like the correct places, and people who really need it. It's just about listening. That's all.
Let's
It's about listening.
let's talk about
Right.
that for a moment because the way I think of activism for me, it looks very differently. It's not necessarily just protesting on the front lines. I think that's great, but what
Right.
about being an
Okay.
activist in the way in which you have decided to be one? What
Okay.
inspired you? What did it look like? You said you raised money for Black Lives Matter. What did you do?
Mhm.
Walk us through everything that you
Right.
did and how you find yourself in this moment right now.
So for me,
Let me get
it
back on
was
the
three
rock.
years ago.
Right.
I had like a string of festivals,
What?
and I decided that I was gonna
I
wear
accidentally
T-shirts
went
with a
off the
message on
rock.
them
So.
because I figured, what better, what better time to use a platform than in front of
Right.
a bunch of people. So one of the T-shirts I wore was, if you want to change the system, speak up. White silence is pro-racism. The whole thing. And it didn't really it kind of got swept under the rug back then. But when all this stuff started happening again, and it's been happening, the police brutality against innocent black people, I was like, man, I'm not the biggest artist in the world, and I certainly don't have the most white fans in the world, but
Right,
I
right.
got a good amount of people that I can definitely mobilize and turn into some money. And I know they're down for the cause because it's merch, it's a good thing. And I've always been outspoken anyway, And so,
Right.
how am I going to be in black culture and not be outspoken about racism?
And then I got to ask you this because you grew up in Atlanta, so that gives you a heads up, depending for so many people, because you're in the crux of that beautiful black city where there are so many wonderful black leaders, home of so much great music and things that speak to our culture right now. And we are really, really getting our word out, especially with this platform today, and saying
Mhm.
that we must use our voice to vote. Talk to me about what the importance of voting for you in this upcoming election.
Yeah, so full transparency, I had never voted before, ever. Um, and because I was one of those people who was like, my vote doesn't matter, and I don't know, maybe it's because I was younger, maybe it's because I really thought that, or I don't know, but I just think that it's got to, now this is a bit of a privilege to say it's got to a breaking point for me because obviously it's been past the breaking point for black people, but I think that as a whole, the young people need to get out and vote because we're the ones that never show up. You know what I mean? We never show up to vote, but we're the future. So it's like, look, we got to go out there and vote, and then whatever happens, happens. But at least we did our part. You got to do your part.
You're very candid in saying that you just decided to vote, and I think there's a beautiful irony in the fact that you have your fans saying, "Because of you, I'm voting."
Right.
And there's something beautiful about that. But I want to know why now for you. Why in this moment is it important for you to vote? And what hit your spirit to say, "Yes, this is the time to do it"?
Honestly, because I think that George Floyd really uh, woke up a lot of people who, including myself, who I was vocal and outspoken about racism. I put it in my lyrics. I put it on T-shirts. I would talk about it in interviews. Like, I was vocal about it. But that video in that moment, I think me along with a lot of other people just kind of was like, all right, like words are simply not enough anymore. We gotta do something, whether it's raising money, whether it's voting or all the above. Like we got to do something, and I'm ashamed that it took that for me to be like I need to raise money and I need to vote. It's a shame, and I don't know. I guess it snapped a bunch of people out of it. And even if you were vocal and whatnot, it's time to actually put your money where your mouth is. It's time to go vote. It's time to just stop talking about it and be about it. And it's been time for that, but like I said, I'm ashamed that it took me this long to actually really, really be about it. But I'm here now.
So, Russ, we all know that this is going to be your first time voting. Tell me what that
Yeah.
experience is going to be like for you in terms of what you're excited about.
I think you know what it's gonna do for me. It's gonna let me know that I'm contributing to something bigger than myself, and I'm actually putting my money where my mouth is, and I'm being about it because for so long, and I know I'm not alone with this, but you know standing on the outside and just screaming about this and that and this should change and this, it's like, all right, but did you vote? you know and so I know it's going to feel good to know that I played a small role, and that's the problem. I think the mentality of like my vote doesn't matter needs to be changed to my vote, albeit small, does matter. It's a role I'm playing, and if I play my part and you play your part and he and she plays their part, then we make a difference. But it'll feel. I have a feeling it's gonna it's gonna feel very, very bigger than me. I think when you realize that giving uh, actually feels better than receiving, that's when you start wanting to do your part and contribute. So, voting is an easy way to give. You know.
Yeah. To whom much is given, much is required, and you have been given a huge platform, and we are so grateful for you, Russ. Philanthropist, artist, community activist, first time voter. We appreciate you for doing
Yes.
this, okay?
Thank you. I appreciate y'all.
Oh, the music again.
Yeah, la la.
So,
Jason
cities like
Hayward.
Atlanta and Chicago have been at the forefront of
And now his
discussions,
finishing
especially
name
now in
too.
this country when we're talking
Jason.
about COVID 19 and systemic racism, as well
Okay.
as police brutality and what we can do in this country. Again, we're continuing our conversation, letting you know that your voice is your vote and your vote is your voice. We can change where we are in this country. Currently, I'd like to welcome in Chicago Cubs right fielder Jason Hayward. I appreciate you. I brought in Atlanta and Chicago because I know you grew up in the metropolitan area of Atlanta, more specifically McDonough. Let's be technical, and and you have been very vocal throughout this entire time in terms of what our country's been experiencing. Let's look at the past month and a half, if you will. What has been the hardest thing for you to deal with?
The hardest thing for me to deal with, Carrie, this last month has just been going from the virus shutting everything down to us being called to action. We've had multiple police brutality situations. We've had people protesting, wanting to get the message out. But I really realized that I need to be a part of the positive message and make sure that doesn't get lost in all the chaos going on for people to actually hear from a reasonable, respectable person who cares about everyone involved.
A reasonable, respectable person who cares about everyone involved, which leads us to more than a vote. It is a beautiful collective of Black athletes and artists. You are a part of that. Talk to me about why that's important for you right now on this be a part of that collective.
To me personally, it's important to be a part of that because I've somewhat used baseball and my craft as an excuse to not get more involved in voting. But I can't any longer use baseball and work as an excuse not to get educated and not also to show people like at any moment in time, any walk of life, we can make a difference.
So tell me in your words, what does activism look like for you?
In my words, it looks like LeBron James, the biggest athlete right now on the planet, speaking up and breaking the ice for everyone. And I think for the first time, people see and hear from us. And now we have white teammates, we have other people speaking up and realizing, okay, like this is how we go about doing this. And to me, right now, social media, athletes speaking up, entertainers speaking up, like we're trying to do it more than a vote.
You said something I thought was so key because covering sports for so long, I know that it's tough for black players specifically in Major League Baseball to talk about how they feel. Adam Jones did it in a very eloquent way early on, but there are very few that are vocal. You said you all were afraid. Why use that word and why were you afraid?
You're afraid because in
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry that
we're outnumbered in that
there, come
sense,
back
but
now.
not always in a negative way when it comes to our teammates and our clubhouses. But to get to this point, you have to move a certain way. You got to be careful what you say. You can't ruffle feathers. You can't come off in any way. Much like other black entertainers, much like yourself, probably having to live through life every day. But to get to the highest level, you got to button up. You got to be seen and
Gotta
not
do this
heard.
now.
So baseball is, like I said, it was time for us to try and speak up and
Zoom
make a
in.
difference and show it's okay to do so because we can't be quiet any longer.
That is a button up, be quiet, be seen but not heard. That is a an expression that a lot of black folks can relate to in whatever aspect of professionalism that they experience, especially if they don't work for themselves. They just feel that. That is also a socialization that we have as black folks, especially like you said, if you want to get to the higher level. And for so long, I felt it bubbling right underneath the surface that so many of us who were in whatever positions we were, who had platforms, were tired of pretending and looking the other way and spending so much time making others comfortable while we were uncomfortable. Do you feel that this is the type of movement that is sustainable, or is it just for a time?
No, it takes everyone joining in on the conversation. And right now, I feel like more than ever, there is little things as possible to distract from bigger issues. We saw on draft day, we saw our president Theo Epstein holding up a sign saying Black Lives Matter and wanting to
Yeah,
include the rest of
yeah.
MLB in that.
Here we go.
But now we're having those conversations as well. So I
My
definitely
fidget
think this is
spinner is
sustainable,
done.
and it's not always just going to be the
I was just
popular thing to do.
customizing my fidget
This is
spinner.
something that people want to get right because they know we care.
Jason, you said you think it's sustainable, that what you're seeing, especially with your colleagues in baseball, that this can be something where you're feeling more comfortable, feeling more safe to share how you feel about social injustice and police brutality. What are you doing right now in this moment with your platform to help change how we look at voting
No,
and
we're
how to
down the
educate
side.
the culture and
No.
the community
Can
about
I get it?
voting?
Yeah, got it.
Well, first, what I'm doing, Carrie, is joining up with More Than a Vote and joining up with other athletes and entertainers to get that message out and use our platform in that sense as a group. And try to create a brand with this to make it something that's not just about the election coming, make sure that it's about people getting educated for years to come and figure out where to vote and how to vote. We've got people in different areas that cover different demographics and influence different areas of people. And as a baseball player, as a black baseball player, I feel like now, like we talked about, is finally the time to show people that you can use your voice in this profession. You don't have to be afraid. And to me, that can help someone, help a kid growing up. He can see me, he can see other guys that were in the video we posted saying, hey, this is what they're standing for. They're speaking up for these things, and it's okay to want to play baseball. It's not lame. It's not something I have to be as afraid of as I was before. So I feel like that's my role in this. I have a younger brother as well. He's 24. He also plays baseball. So I've got to lead by example. I can't just always come up with a good answer that sounds good on TV when I get asked a question on what do we need to do to make changes. So I'm joining up here to make sure that I take action and get educated myself. For one, so many people, I feel like in Atlanta, they're on the move. Or when you want to try to make a vote and try and cast your vote, you have to do it by mail. You have to sign up for the absentee ballot. Then you have to get another ballot in return. They have to send it back to you. Well, for me personally, they didn't send that back until it was too late. Right? We didn't get it in the mail to the address that's an Atlanta address at my parents' house. We didn't get that in the mail until it was too late. And then from other friends and family that are still in Georgia right now, I just hear about them being held in lines too long and trying to get off work. And we know how it is for any family, but let alone a black family in the inner city or in the suburbs trying to take care of their family and trying to provide for them. You try to get off work, and then you're like, wait a minute. You start looking at the clock. It's like, oh, this is not going to happen today, right? And so I saw, Mayor Keisha Bottoms, reach out via social media to people and say, hey, I'm going to address these issues right now. I need y'all to stay in line to cast your votes. Keep hanging in there. So to me in Georgia, that's what that looks like.
Well, it's interesting that you even bring that up because there have been all these images, specifically from Georgia, because that's such a battleground, where you see people, especially when it came to the primaries, doing whatever it takes. And this is real life voter suppression that you're talking about. It's been happening for decades. It's not fake. What you're saying, these examples of sending you your ballot too late after the fact or shutting down the polls at 6 o'clock while people still are in line, that's a real life issue. There needs to be some type of change. And I think that what we're doing right now is fair. But the idea of voter suppression, do you think that that is well known, especially with folks, within the generation, your generation?
I think it's known in our communities, right? I don't think it's spoke on enough. I don't think there's been enough light drawn to it. Bring it to light. Let people hear about it. Let people learn about what that looks like, and get more people to say, okay, look, like this is going to happen. We have to expect this, and we can no longer make the excuse. We can't say they didn't warn us.
Jason, everybody knows, or it feels as if everyone knows, that the time is now. America's paying attention to us. We have their eyes, we have their ears. If you look toward the future, what are you most excited about in terms of seeing the change?
I'm excited about how fast the word is traveling. The word is being spread right now. The biggest athletes, the biggest icons, biggest entertainers are doing their part. But I'm also seeing people out there on the streets doing their part. When so many things got lost, could have very easily got in the commotion when it came to protests, and you saw rioting, you saw looting. People still stood their ground. People still went out there and said, look, we're doing this for the right reasons. We're going to come together. We're going to use drones. We're going to use social medias. I feel like this is a new wave of getting things done the right way and just spreading the message.
You're right about that, and you're right. People are spreading the word unapologetically. We out here, we doubling down. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Right.
Music again.
Yeah, la la.
Hey everybody, I am so excited to welcome a friend, a brother, family member, if you will, former colleague, NBA great, sports analyst, philanthropist. He does it all. And he's here to give us his time and his platform to talk about something that is so important. That is voting. Everybody, welcome Jalen Rose to We the People. Talk to me about how important it is for the people who know you and love you and look up to you. Why is it so important that you use your platform to talk about voting?
Initially, we have to get past the stigma of the mental systemic racism that comes with the presidential race, governors, mayors, senators, judges. We've been conditioned to believe that our vote does not matter. So usually when we looked up at all of those races and people that were running, not only did they not look like us, we didn't believe they were there to represent our best interests. So therefore, as a collective, we didn't mobilize until Barack Obama, and we felt a sense of hope that finally our country is going to do something that we felt would never happen in our lifetime. And I remember being at the inauguration in 2008. I made sure I was there. And we voted. In 2016, we didn't vote, Kerry. We didn't vote. And so many people try to make this political. This is not political. Me telling somebody to vote is like telling somebody to pay taxes. So that's one, getting over the stigma of nobody is going to represent our best interest. And then number two, the reality is that the person that gets the most votes doesn't necessarily win the presidency. That's uncomfortable right there, because that's actually what took place in 2016. The Electoral College chose the president. And if you put all of their pictures up, I'm pretty sure they look a lot more like each other than they look like you and I. How about that? And then the third thing, especially in urban environments, oh man, they create barriers for us, Kerry. It's like you got to jump over the fence, you got to run past the dog, you got to jump on the hood of the car. The lines is 5 hours long. You get up to the poll and they don't work. Elderly people working in the city, while they got the young people who understand technology working in the suburbs. Like, these are all systematic things that try to discourage us from voting. And then finally, we don't have a day off to vote. We need to work. So we don't get a day off. It's going to be a full day, and I got to work to pay my bills. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to mail in vote. And you know what you want people to realize, that counts too. So your vote will be counted if you're able to mail it in. So those are a few things that I hope that we can do and mobilize. And shout to LeBron and his team. Shout to you and everybody involved. We will make a difference.
Well, let's talk about more than a vote. There is a black collective of athletes, of artists coming together and saying voter suppression is a real deal, especially in the black community. When you just talked about, I got to work, so I can't go vote. And then when we do get in the booth, just in case we don't have to work, do we know who we're voting for? Not only do we have to vote, we got to be educated. And it's not always even about the man who's in office or the woman who's in office for president. It's about your local elections. It's about the people who are your DAs, your state DAs, like the people who actually make change in your community, who will change police brutality, who will make sure that your community is taken care of, who will defund police and hope that they can help you in stopping police brutality. So talk to me about why you decided to be a part of More Than a Vote and what it actually means.
Well, it means a lot to be involved with such an impressive collective, as you mentioned. And I've said this multiple times, and I know it can be uncomfortable when I say it, but a lot of times we have to get to the root of the issue before we find a solution. And the quote was, I wish America loved black people as much as it loves black culture. And this collective, by the way, represents in a lot of ways what's encouraging, but also sometimes disappointing about our role as black people in America. Because we were brought here as labor and to entertain. And we use those vehicles to get paid and move to the suburbs and be the idols of white kids. And so now that we have this collective, I would say sports and entertainment represent the most powerful group of black men in the United States. I'm talking about money, power, celebrity, the ability to mobilize, community involvement, their leadership, their intellect. And so to have all of us pull it in the same direction at the same time for anything that we're passionate about is going to be a difference maker, but it's definitely going to be a difference maker in the 2020 vote, because we're going to make sure we inform everybody that they can let their voice be heard, and failure is not an option.
Jalen, what does voter suppression look like to you?
A perfect example took place recently, Carrie, in Kentucky. It was 6 p.m. at night, and so many people were standing in line enthusiastic to vote. And you know what they did? Locked the doors. And you know what the people did? They continued to bang on the doors, continued to bang on the windows. They continued to let it be known they were not going to leave the premises until they got a chance to vote. And you know what ended up happening? They opened those doors and allowed those people to vote. So do not be discouraged. These barriers show you that it matters, and we're here to help you break through them. The same thing with our platforms and voices, Carrie, because you know what's going to happen. At some point, Breonna Taylor is not going to be trending anymore. People are not going to be protesting anymore. But it's still up to us to keep making sure that our voices get heard, and this is one way to do so.
Right, and that is a form of being activated, being an activist. It doesn't have to be protesting. It doesn't have to look like what you think traditionally activism looks like. It's voting. It's that simple.
We now have to understand, like, this is a critical mass moment for this movement to continue to hold up as much steam for as long as possible. And that's what this collection is going to hopefully allow for that situation to happen.
Jalen, in today's age of technology, it should be easier to vote.
No doubt. It's like we call these devices smartphones, but yet I can't vote from them. All of the things that we do in our lives are in our phone. All of these barriers are things that people will need to overcome in order to create a level of enthusiasm to vote. And again, this is not political. It's your right to do so. And there's so many times where you feel like somebody may have gotten done unjustly in your community. Pay attention to who the judges are, who's running for Senate, mayor, governor. Pay attention who's running for president. And let's make sure in 2020 we make a difference.
Why is more than a vote so important and invaluable in our community right now?
Well, because right now, I think we have an opportunity to let our voices be heard louder than ever. Anytime you see the mobilization of white kids holding Black Lives Matter signs, that means there's a breakthrough. Now, what happens with that breakthrough is the next step. You're going to look down in your email, Carrie. You're going to see all of these companies telling you how they're going to work on their diversity, how they're looking themselves in the mirror. They need to make change. Just like in sports, right? Look on the field, on the court, all those black players. Further you get up, it's like altitude or a ladder. It gets thinner and thinner. And so a lot of people talk about the system being broken. I hate to remind people that it's not broken. It was built this way. And one of our ways to help change the system is to vote. So that's why more than a vote is so very important, so we can make sure everybody participates and gives themselves an opportunity to let their voice be heard.
I think it's interesting because you talked about black men being very powerful in the U.S. if they're athletes and entertainers, because for so long those have been the only avenues traditionally to create wealth. The NBA season comes back. What are your feelings on the season coming back? In the midst of everything that is happening?
I think you'll see players challenging the establishment more. You're going to see them saying, okay, if you have all of these marketing and promotional deals, how many of them are with minorities? How many people are you employing in NBA What about certain teams? Who do you have as a minority owner? Or what about the candidates that you have for positions of power? NBA players have proven as blacks that they are now movers and shakers in the game. They're now the dog, not the tail. So if they decide not to play, some of the biggest social changes and conversations have taken place in sports that weren't during the game. Colin Kaepernick was before the game. The Ali Summit was a press conference. So they could mobilize if they chose to. But if you do play, challenge the league. Black Lives Matter on the jerseys. Continue to make sure that every time people are watching the game, they're also seeing the movement happen.
Jalen, I appreciate you because you are always entertaining and informative at once. I really, truly am looking forward to the NBA season. Thank you for working with More Than a Vote because your voice, your platform, all of it is needed, my friend. Be safe, okay?
Yes, ma'am. I love and appreciate you. One call away always.
Thank you. Love you, brother.
Love you too.
Every conversation that we had today, I hope was helpful for you. I am so grateful to everyone who came on with me to talk about what's going on in our culture and how we need to change. Huge shout out to Jalen Rose, Bun B, Jason Hayward, Yvonne Orgy, and Russ. Their words were inspiring, but also important and invaluable. I hope your phone is full with all the information that we've been able to place in front of you. Again, you need to check out these resources because they are so important because we want you to vote. That is your voice. It is important. We, the people, want you to vote. So go to morethanavote.org, fairfight.com, and when we all vote.org. Again, thank you so much for joining us and paying attention because this message, again, is invaluable. I'm Carrie Champion for We the People.
Okay, so it just finished. It's just finished. Okay. Oh my god, it literally just finished. I'm gonna go back to the lobby. Yeah. Ow! Yeah, welcome back. Did I get anything? See if I got anything. Oh. Wait, I didn't get it? I thought you were supposed to get like a wrap. Something. Wait. Serious? I thought you were supposed to get... What? Wait. supposed to get free rap. I thought you were supposed to get free rap. What? I thought you were supposed to get free rap, but I guess no. Oh well. Doesn't really matter. Anyways, so at least we actually get to watch it. But I wasn't in it for the rap. I didn't wanted to watch it. But, you know, it would be nice to get the rap as well, but would it be nice to get the rap, but apparently not. Okay. Wanna feel again. I wanna feel again. Right. Okay. You guys, so this ain't my death run. I thought it was. Okay. Maybe I can show you this, but I need to make it again. But oh yeah, and this. And this is my like world creative thing. I'm gonna delete like all those cards. But I quickly need. Oh, I didn't even have to spawn all those things. Oh well. I quickly need this as well. Because this is like the bit as well. So, I need to do it. Like this is like the, you know, like shrapnel crap. No, not shrapnel, but... More wires. Give it a sec, and then when the like shade goes, you look cool then. Oh, that looks sick. And look at the spoiler as well on this, on the Supra. That is a cool spoiler, I think. Now I need to recreate it. My other one. Oh. Maybe Grid Island. Maybe I don't know. At least we got three down. But really, this world? Okay, I guess this world. I can show you. It's not very good though. Oh yeah, right. Look at the doors. Makes it look too long. Yeah, this world is not good. I might just refresh. Why can't I build? What the hell? Oh yeah, because I spawned so much. Oh my god, it's so laggy. Bro, it's so laggy. Oh my god. Bro, I can't play. How much ping am I on? 17. Oh my god. My island. Holy moly. All tools, and I'm gonna reset it. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. That was crazy. It was lagging like hell. Oh my god. I'm actually gonna go and keep it mouse. Why not? Whee! Step, step. No, I'm going I'm doing it. Right, now I can actually build. Look. Yeah, it feels nice to build. Oh. Okay, things I'll need is we need to scroll like all the way down here. Is no wait. Never mind. They're not here. Woohoo. The signs, which is around here somewhere. Maybe down more, but yeah, they are here somewhere. Whoa, what's that? Pandora. I guess we'll check that out. What? Pandora? What do you mean that's a shop? This looks sick. Whoa, I thought I could do that, but... It's like a wasteland, technically. This fantasy, because it actually like stinks, so just put it anyway. Wait, I want to put it on the floor. Wait, if you shrunk it down, that's not shrinking, is it? Oh, never mind. Wait. Oh no. Okay. Yeah. I want this. Right, grenades. Where's my grenades at? Where's my grenades at? Here they are. I just used grenades here. That bridge would have been cool. No! No! Mini, what's called? Mini things. No, get away. These lines though, they look sick. Like the cartoon version of Paradise. No, it's like Paradise Now. Was but technically see if it like does actually blow up. Right, ready, so Okay, it doesn't blow up. Doesn't blow up. Yeah, that man. But I'm sure we could use this for something now. Anyways, yeah. Right. Oh, you give me those grenades, because last place. Last grenade. There we go. Nothing in my world anymore. Okay, right. Let's get the sign. They're not the signs. They're not the signs either. Nope. Oh, we'll need these for the... No, wait, I wanted to open them. How do I do that? Oh, because I want the tracks. Right. These are signs? I just need the signs for the spoiler, basically. That's all, basically. That's what I need the signs for, that's it. But, find them. Is there? No. Them the signs? No. No. What's that? Primitive shapes gallery. Oh, I don't know what that is, but... Ah. Here's the sign. Right. No, we need to... Oh, damn it. We need to open and get... Which one was it? This one. The mountain one. Right, now we need to find the cars. They definitely here. They have to be here. The cars have to be here. I guess not. Wait, we could just do this. Car. Right, and then... Whoops. Ah, here they are. Right. I believe... One of them is in here that we need. Yeah, this one. This is Dom's one. And then we have... Wait, I just got rid of my search. Car. And then... Boom, done. No, whoops. And then it was in... this one. This one. So open, where is it? It's this one. No, I just got rid of the sign. Damn it. Oh, at least we can, oh, there he is. No, and then I just, okay, right. Now I need to, car. Boom. Oh my god, right. Open. Oh, wait. Which one was it? Oh, I think I pressed that one. But which one? This one I did. There. Oh my god. Right, first. Oh no, we need a road as well. So, road. I guess, yeah, these are put. Yeah. We'll just put them there for now. Right, what's... Oh, okay. Right, nice. This is the perfect. Right. Oh, whoops. There's something here. We'll do it for quite a long... Because, like, it was quite long. Ow. Oh, whoops, right. Whoops. Oh, whoops. Right, so this is the road. I don't know if that's too tiny or not. Is there like a road path? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna make it wider, so we're gonna put that there. Okay. Oh, wait, I need to put something off. Oh, whoops. There we go. This just makes it 10 times easier to do. Then you get this. Yeah, I just thought that it wouldn't be enough, so... Yeah, okay, that's good, that's good. Right, I actually need to, look it up, so I know. Oh, no! No! Right, quick, where's my charger? I can't find my charger. I wish I had a face cam right now. What? I wish I had a face cam, so then you could see what I do all the time, but... Okay, right. Oh, that's weird. Anyways, right, I'm gonna actually go quick. Right, right, I need to, like, see, like, the kind of landscape-ish. Doesn't have to be exactly the same, but I want it to. Yeah, the lines, that's going to be the hardest, like, you know, where it says stop. But I have a good idea. Oh, and I know what else to do. I need... Oh, but that's going to be hard, though. I don't know. Oh, and also we need, if we just go to, I think we go up. Okay. Yeah. And we open, we just get, where is it? Like this bit. And then we open the white one and we just get this bit. Yeah, okay. So we need his car. Oh yeah, but wait, first I'm gonna, with this, I'm gonna, yeah, oh look at it. Fits perfectly in the ground. Right. Oh, really? Wait, where's my grid snap? Oh, I don't know what I did there, but I think I did something. Right, is it in the ground? No, I need it to be like in the ground like that. Wait, I need my grid snap again, damn it. Grid snap? Where's my grid snap? Okay, right, okay. Is that okay? No, I want it. Grid snap. 16. Grid snap 8. Perfect. The railroad is exactly 4 miles. Yeah. Okay. On green, you go. It sounds stupid. On green, you go. Wait, so this is 1, 2, 3. This is 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah. Okay. Just wanted it to get like it. Okay, get rid of. No, actually. And then there actually. Oh wait, what happened there? Wait. Okay, I think I might go over it again. So there's no blue things. I don't really like blue things. Wait, do it on this one as well. don't know why though, but. Okay, there. So it's like that, and then there's another like bit, I guess, here, like that. Yeah, if you actually look at it, it's like that, right? Oh, it's gone dark. Right, wait, actually, yeah, I need to look at it. Green, go. Okay, we'll get rid of this one. We'll just keep it simple. It doesn't need to be exactly the same. But one thing I do want to do is make the turning of where like, you know, Brian came from. Yeah, that's what I want to do. So if we put the pavement like that, and then have that, and then have it like going like, no, I don't think we can do it. Yeah, we can. Can we? I don't think we can. Maybe. I don't know. Let's try this. And then it goes like base. Oh, but that's a full pavement, and that's not what I want. Oh, wait. Where is it? This bit. Yeah. This bit. So this is where Brian like came from, basically. And then that will just be like just nowhere, basically. Oh, voice crack. Yeah, that'll basically be like nowhere you can go. Just like this, there. Main places. Okay, and then we need this. Here it is. And it goes like, no, oh damn it, I can't do it. Do we have anything else? I guess we have this. It's square, but I think even this will do it. Oh, yeah, it will. No, but then, okay, wait. I need like, oh, I think, yes. Okay. On green. Go. Oh, whoops. There. Yes. I'm. Wait, no, I can't change it. But yeah. So like that's where he came from. Like that's where he. Yeah, I'm gonna delete these as well because these need to be more. What's it called, like higher, I guess. Wait. Yeah, I'm gonna make it so like how they started and like stuff like that. So like there will be like replicas, like maybe one of him turning, there'll be one of them wheeling when they go, and then when they cross the railroad, basically. Yeah. Right. Whoops. No, I wasn't. No. No. There. Okay, right, I'm gonna do it like here. This is like the line, and then there will be. Oh, whoops. Yeah, it's painful that that shows. Like, say if you come like all the way out. Yeah, but I can't. I guess it makes it more realistic. I mean, I don't know. Right. So, yeah. Right. So. Okay, right. I've just watched a bit of it, and then like it does do like this, so it does go like this. Oh, whoops, like that. Right. It starts going like this for a bit. Right. Whoops. Like that. And then that will, I guess, these will be like Dom side and yeah, whatever. And then let me just look at it. Wait. Right, and then right, there's yellow lines. And then it goes like this. And then it goes like this. It goes like this on this lane. It goes like that for some reason. I don't know why, but it does. And then there's yellow lines. Wait, let me see. Right, so basically Dom's side is this. And Brian's side. I need to make this road even bigger now. Yeah, this road is not big enough. No problem. Right, we were doing so good, I guess, but no, I guess I'm gonna delete all this and make the road even bigger. Yeah, because like I really want to make it like proper. So, oh yeah, I haven't got my like headset on, so I don't know. That's why you can't probably hear me. That's loud. So I'm just gonna put it here. Right. Oh, whoops. Wait, is that how it looks underneath? That will do, but yeah, but then it has that. So no. Yeah. Right. We're doing so good, but I mean, yeah. It's better to, I don't know, better to, yeah. I don't know what I'm saying. So we're gonna extend this, and then that's basically there now. And then, boom, and then obviously this. Actually, I'll do this first. I didn't get all of it because like I was missing something. But yeah, right, it's like a big like not junction, but like I don't know what you would call it, but I don't know. Right. Oh, whoa, I went way past it. Yeah, right, this is way bigger now. But now that means that this bit has to come all the way here. And the sidewalk as well. And then this bit needs to go here. Boom, I just widened the road. Okay, so yeah, there's a weird green box. I think it's a telephone box, so I'm going to try and do my best to recreate that. It's a crate, basically, so if I find a crate, that would just be good. Like, if I can just find, like, a crate or something, that would just be good. Like, a locker window, I don't think. Sign, no, I don't need this. Don't think I can, but, like I was thinking, like, you know, in like this, like there's like stuff, but I don't know. Oh, I've got the perfect thing. Nope, not the train track. Nope. Oh, I'm fine. I'm not even touching my controller, that always happens. Look, it's this. Can you? Yes. Yeah, this kind of exactly looks like it, except that. But I have an idea. So it's like up here. It's like that. But if we flip it upside down and put it there. Nope. Oh, whoops. Right, and then we put it exactly there. No, I know what to do. Whoops. Just get this one and put it underneath. Yeah. Oh, whoops. Wait. Collide. I need collide. Where's my collide? No, phase. I meant. Right. No, we need to do this. Kind of go into the map. That's good. That's good. That's so good. Bro, wait. Yeah, telephone box, but yeah. Okay. Right. Right. Okay. Right. Whoa. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna start, right, so like, it's not that far. Right, I'm gonna get some yellow lines as well, yeah. That's what I need, yellow lines. Because I'm gonna start off, gonna do the yellow lines. Right, here. And they start, oh, whoops, no, definitely the wrong thing. What is it doing? I think I accidentally did something. Yeah, I just want to rotate it. What the hell is it doing? Yeah, it's rotating, but... There. Okay, right. Yeah, it starts like about here, I think. No, wait. No. We need to start with... Whoops. Nope. We need to start with the white line. Oh my god. We need to make that road even longer now. Right, we need to start making this. Does that pop up more than it should have? Or... Oh, whoops, not there. Oh, whoops, wait. Okay, now you can actually see that. That's kind of not good, but who cares to be honest? Me, because it really bothers me. It really bothers me, but I guess. Right, so... Really? Okay, we have enough space to do that, but... Oh my god. Do we, though? Do we? I mean, we have... These... Yeah, we have probably enough. We might even have to expand it again. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Oh, and then I'm gonna do the bit where he crashes into a truck. Yeah. like that, and yeah, okay, we gotta expand it again, bro. Expand it again. Oh wait, but first let me put phase off, so I can just. Oh, whoops. I wasn't even doing that then. No, not there. Oh, whoops. I don't know where I'm putting that then, but yeah, so that means I'm gonna make this bit here now, and then, oh my god. I'm definitely near the end. Bro, it's all worth it. Expanding it makes it all worth it. So I think this is pretty good. Like yeah, this is good. But I kind of, oh whoops. I kind of want to bring it down just a little more. Yeah. So that bit was like touching. Yeah. Okay. That's okay. Wait, I guess we could now. Where's the rotation button? Have it go in there? Oh no, oh no, oh no. I need a different grid. I need a different grid snap for that, so I don't know. Oh no, wait, this bit, wait, nope, yeah, still has the line. Okay. We'll keep the line here then. Okay, and then there's like two double yellow lines, so that kind of is like right next to each other. No, there's like a bit of a, like that much of a gap, and then it would be like that, and yeah, that's yeah, like they have their ish. Yeah, they have their equal sides. Not equal, but like in the movie, that's how it is. So, like this side that I'm on is like littler than this side because it's like a thing. So yeah, yeah. And these yellow lines mean basically you can't park on them, so that's why these are here. These are important. I should have just got, like, you know, like the big bits of it, but, I don't know. Oh, and I need smoke for the tires when I do the, when I do the, I'm gonna have to, no, I'm messing my words up now, I can't speak, ready, I'm not gonna speak for a minute. No, okay. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, because I need to do the, like, it'd be cool if, oh, I can't speak. Smoke, because, like, smoke came off it. Right, wait. Oh, I get that now. Wait. So, okay. Right, I need a yellow twisty bit as well, because they have to be in it. Where, I think they were here. Yeah. No, here. Yeah, okay. I'm done with that, so now I just need this. Oh, this might be a bit too big, actually. Yeah, a bit too big. We'll go in. Wait, what's that? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. We'll have to go in this and get the. No, because there's like. I don't know. Wait. We need the little. Oh, there it is. Oh, here it is. No, not the track. Here it is. There. Right. And no. Yeah, a line like that. Perfect-ish. I think we got, yeah, we'll do that. We'll do there. And then this like that, and then this one like that, and then we just do that there, and then just get a little bit like that, and put it together like that. Okay. Now it's coming all together now. But yeah, wait, we need to look like a cheat a little bit. This bit, it needs to like go in the thing, like that, and so yeah. That's obviously like that, and then we put that, like that, get this. Yeah? Huh? What? Wait. Huh? Okay. Come on in. Come on. Okay. Come on the bed then. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ah. Don't bark. Don't you dare bark. Don't you dare start barking. Please no. Please. Please. Just don't. Don't bark. This is looking good already. Oh, that yellow line looks sick. Right, we need to split this up into 3 sections now. Bye. Oh, okay. Right. Right. Yeah. No, not when it gets that far, but because this is like where you turn it in, and then it goes like this then after. Like that. Yeah. Okay, and then we need the other section. Enough space that zombie car can still fit in. Okay, that's enough. That's equal. And then I need to see where, like, which lane they're in, cause otherwise, I don't know. That's about the same. Yeah, but I want to see if, like, it does it for both of them. No, it doesn't. Okay, and now somehow I need to make a stop sign. How am I gonna do that? I guess I could just go back to the signs and get the stop, and then just put it in the ground. That's the only other way that I know that I could maybe do it. Right, and then just, no, wait. Like that. Just poke it out a bit. We need a different grid snap, maybe? No. Oh, damn it. Whoops. Where's my grid snap? What the? I just went to nearly level 85 by just playing by playing creative. Damn it, nope. I don't know how other way that I could do that. Oh, whoops. Oh no, I've lost it now. I have. I've lost it. Look. Kinda just went. Look at that. It looks like legs, to be honest. Oh no, right, okay. I guess I'm gonna have another one. Whoa! Is that like flat now? Pretty much flat. Oh, come on. I think that's the best we can do. Unless we can... No, wait. If we can just get rid of the stick and just have the stop. I mean, we could try. It doesn't even show now. This is the best way that we're gonna do it. Like, there's no other way that you could possibly probably do it. It's just gonna have to be like this. I mean, better than nothing. I mean, stop, and whoops, stop. Okay, that looks horrible now, but okay, yeah. Okay, right, so, right, yeah, we need to get, like, little buildings, technically, like buildings like, try and find them now, like little huts, not huts though, but like, it's like a big, first is like a really big factory, yeah, but, I don't know, I might do that. Like these, but without the snow. Kind of. Or these. Oh, these would be perfect, actually. Probably. Right, now we need to get it. Oh, it wasn't spawning, but now it has. I'm trying to expand it now, oh, just pick paper. Yeah. Because it's like old theme, you know, like back to like old theme. There's like that baby's thing. Stop, yeah, basically. But we need to put a window. Or otherwise, this house is not even a house. Yeah, that looks way better. Kind of. Except this. Boom. That looks 10 times better. Yeah. And then this is a telegraph, Stokey, and trading Jipos. Guess we'll go with it. Oh my god, this one's giant. Oh my god. Right. Why did it have to be there? Oh, whoops, I put phase on. Why did it have to be there? Why did it have to spawn there? Like, anywhere else it could have spawned. And it spawns where I want. Well, you know what that is? That means grenade time. Alright. Ready? Get away, get away. FBI, open up. FBI, open up. Get out the house, get out the house. This one's not good anymore. This one's not nice anymore. So we're gonna have this one. Yeah, I guess. Ah, it's another like thing that I can't see where it is. So okay, that's okay, cause it makes a little like alleyway, but you're not allowed that way. I say so. gotta make another little path because it didn't really spawn. Beg your pardon. Okay. Yeah, you can't really go places, but so oh, it looks, yeah, it looks normal. Does it? Right, wait, can you customize doors now? Oh, we should. Then I can figure out how you put, like, anyways. Right, let's try this time. What's this? Wild West Salon. I guess we can try this. And then kind of, oh no. Yes, finally! It spawned like right next to it. That's so good. Sorry, chairs, goodbye. Oh, I swear it keeps going like that. So this bit keeps getting bigger and bigger. And we gotta make this a bit bigger. Where he actually crashes as well, we need to make some. Bro, this is 3 blocks wide now. 3 blocks. Bro, I might have to finish this another time, you wanna see me fall? Typically, I'm a boss. Right in and I'm right in. Typically, I'm a boss. I'm a right in, I'm a right. Oh, dark tilted bank. City Hall. They look so sick. Dark tilted factory. Dark tilted police station. Dark tilted theatre. The yacht. The yacht. Just goes. The yacht. Okay. Okay, let's start putting maybe a car. He's like this, and he like just starts lining up where thingy. What do you mean? Yeah. Oh my god! Flipped his car. That's what he did. No, that's the thing. What's the? I don't know. Right. So we need to get the there. So he just turns in basically. Right, now we've got to make his spoiler all over again. But luckily, I know how to copy, so yeah. And then we can just copy it. No, not that way, but this way. But more. Oh my god, did you see that glitch? And then all I did was then didn't do that. But I turned it around and then didn't do that. But then I flipped it. No, I didn't. I went like this. No, I didn't. Yeah, I did. I'm not sure. No, I didn't. How did I do it last time? And then. Wait. What have I done? I don't know what I've done. But I've done something. And then I kind of just. Yeah, tier 86 by just playing creative. That's how you level up. Imagine though, that's like actually like a really cheap way of leveling up. That'll just be sick though. Everyone would do it, to be honest. I know. Wait, not there though. Yes, wait, have I done it? And you just kind of merge it into this one, I guess. Boom, masterpiece. Now it just shows something. Yeah, I guess we'll have it like that. Cause like, wait. Okay, I'm gonna end this live stream now because I'm gonna go play with my friends. So I might as well play with my friends instead of staying in all day because I've been in basically all day. So yeah, I'm gonna stop it now. But I hope I will do part 2 live stream. So yeah.